Hi Aquarius, welcome to Carol's Universe Tarot Readings from the Heart. This is your week ahead 3-card advice reading. How I do the advice readings now, the first card will be the advice and the next 2 cards will be what the situation's about, okay? So this is week commencing Monday, June 2017 for the next 7 days up until Sunday, 19th June 2017. So Universe Spirit, what is the advice that you have for Aquarius? Show me. What is the advice that you have for Aquarius over the next 7 days? Show me the advice. What is the advice that you have for the zodiac sign of Aquarius over the next 7 days from Monday, June 12th, 2017 up till Sunday, June 19th, 2017? Show me. Okay, so let's have a look at what the advice is. Well, the Knight of Pentacles is your advice card. So you see, the Knight of Pentacles, as with many of the tarot cards, has double meanings. Knight of Pentacles can mean, Aquarius, when you are giving something. So sometimes this card will show up when you are paying money out, especially if you've got something like the world sitting with it. Sometimes this can be you paying money to a world organisation or something like that. Sometimes the advice I feel with this Knight of Pentacles is to follow your dreams, and it's to continue, if you are on a path in terms of achieving a goal. So that can be anything from education to saving money to working towards a business plan. This is often the card of the business plan as well. So really this is the card about, being tenacious and being in a situation for the long haul. So it might be the advice with the Knight of Pentacles is just to keep on going. This can also be the card that shows that when you need to be more responsible maybe with what you have. So it might be the advice is to be responsible for next week. It can also show somebody who's being cautious because they're not moving forward very fast. Now, Knights usually show movement. So Knight of Swords, Knight of Wands, they're very, very fast. Knight of Cups comes in time. But you'll always find with Knight of Pentacles, so for example, you got the messenger cards of the pages. Page of Swords, some people read that as a message being immediate. I always read it as a message being a little bit delayed, or more than anything, if it's an immediate message, then it will probably be disappointing and negative. Page of Cups is a nice message coming through, but it can take a little bit of time. Page of Pentacles is where it's going to take a long time for a message to come, and Page of Wands is pretty much immediate. Same sort of thing with the Knights, because they deliver things, you see. So the Knight of Pentacles shows somebody who's very cautious, okay? This is also somebody who loves beauty and who likes material things as well. So it might be something about, in terms of advice, be very careful with what you have, with the material things that you have, with the pentacle that he holds. Could also be just be cautious, okay? Can also be with this Knight of Pentacles, maybe the advice is, to give, to help in not just with words but literally with actions, because the pentacles are what we experience in everyday life. So they're the material, they're the resources we hold, and often when you get this card showing up, this shows somebody who is giving a reward or giving something to another individual. Let's have a look what the situation's about. Well, you've got a King of Wands here, so there's a man showing here. Might be a family man. You've got a man and it's got the Ten of Pentacles. Alright, might be a rich man. Might be somebody that you're conversing with. It might be somebody that you've got an interview with. So this also shows when you need to show what skills you've got too. So you can get the Knight of Pentacles showing up for the skills that you hold. Alright, so it might be that you need to, the advice is to display what you have. Display what your skills are next week. Aquarius. So if any of you guys are in a position where you're needing to display what you have, what your skill set is, what your experience is, okay, maybe this is, a document, for example, or it's an ideal. That's pentacles show things that are literally that we hold. So it's no longer just an idea, and it's no longer just a hope or a feeling, it's no longer just those things. It's no longer the idea of a sword, it's no longer the feeling of a cup, and it's no longer the desire of a wand. It's literally written down with the Knight of Pentacles. So this is why it would be, with the Knight of Pentacles, sometimes this is about making a business plan. Yeah? So this is literally written down shit when you've got the Knight of Pentacles. It's literally what you've got. So it's saying that maybe the advice is to present your findings. present what you have started to form. Remember, this knight holds one pentacle, and when you get the Ace of Pentacles, which essentially is what this is, it says that something that you've been working on is starting to take shape. So some of you guys, it might be the advice is to go in with a sense of next week with a sense of confidence and present what you have. You could be presenting, look at the interaction. You can see this knight is holding, if I were to put these together, he's holding the pentacle up to a wand, a king, somebody who's in authority. It might be a conversation going on here. We can see the conversation on the Ten of Pentacles. So it might be some of you guys, the advice is to present something next week. Some of you this might pertain to, some of you it won't. Some of you it won't. But I feel for some of you guys, the advice is to present something that you have with confidence and assertiveness, because you might be dealing with somebody here. Sometimes this will be presenting an action plan. Some of you guys next week might need to present an action plan, and it could be to somebody who's got great power, great wealth with the Ten of Pentacles, somebody who could possibly make things happen for you. Okay? So I feel the advice is with this knife, but only because I've got this King of Wands looking directly in. There's an action. There's some play going on here. There's a conversation. I feel Aquarius, the advice is with the Knight of Pentacles to show what you've got next week. The next 7 days about being assertive and being confident and competent with what you have, whether it's a business plan, whether it's, something that you need to give as part of a partnership, whether it's something that you need to pass on to someone else, whatever the case might be, Aquarius, I think you need to be confident with what you have, okay? And don't be afraid to show, because this is actually a showman as well. The Knight of Pentacles, just the way that he holds the pentacle up and he says, look at what I have. So this is somebody who likes beautiful things and they like things to be presentable. This is really a presenter. So the advice is present what you have with confidence, because there could be, for some of you guys, somebody important that you're going to be talking to. We do have a king here. This can be an entrepreneur, a creative person, a boss, and it could be that this person is within the Ten of Pentacles. It could be that they're, they run a big business, something like that. Okay, it might be that you're having a conversation. You do have a man here, and the Ten of Pentacles can show a conversation that's going on. So I think that you need to put your best foot forward next week, Aquarius. However this, alludes to some of you guys. If it doesn't allude to you, then I'm sorry, but it's just a general advice reading. So the advice for the week is put your best foot forward, because it could be that you're going to need to impress somebody of great importance. You've got a King and Ten of Pentacles here. Might be somebody with great importance. Ten of Pentacles is not always a family card. Sometimes this is a work card. Sometimes this is a business card. So sometimes this is interacting or socializing with somebody who's very important. And we do have an important individual here who's willing to listen because they're turned into you. Alright, for some of you guys it might be a family matter where you're going to need to present a solution. The Knight of Pentacles often shows up when somebody is presenting a solution. Usually this is of a financial nature though, so it might be some of you guys, the advice is to present a financial solution. It could be to a person within your family, it could be to a husband or a wife, it could be a family matter maybe with the Ten of Pentacles. So I feel either way, whether this is an interview you guys are going to, whether this is a presentation that you're making to an important person, maybe a group of people here, whether there is a family matter that needs resolving, I think that the advice for the week is really put your best foot forward, number one, in terms of how you present a solution. Okay, make sure that you let people know what your skill set is, what you're capable of with this Knight of Pentacles. Show them what you've written down, show them whatever plans are being made, because I think some of you guys are going to need to show maybe some plans that are being made to a particular person here. Could be within the family, could be within a work environment, could be with somebody who's very, very powerful, who has the ability to help you out. So just make sure next week, I think the advice is make sure, Aquarius, that you're putting your best foot forward no matter what. Alright, that's your advice for the week, my darlings. I will see you guys on your month ahead readings. Okay, so yeah, see you then. Take care. Bye-bye.